And now, The Greg Gory Show, underwritten by iHeartMedia and Woody Show Productions. Here's your host, Greg Gory.
Oh, and honeysuckle-scented greetings, and welcome to The Greg Gory Show. You're in for quite a treat today. We launch our first ever and, hopefully, first annual Greg Gory Show Summer Spectacular. It's always bittersweet when summer comes to an end. It seems like just yesterday that I adorned the wrought iron patio furniture with UV-protected cushions and throw pillows and slept soundly, knowing that they would be unharmed from cold morning dew. I mean, nothing destroys a bottomless mimosa brunch quite like seeing little beads of moisture cascading off your Westminster teak chaise lounge dripping haphazardly onto your travertine sun deck. I trust you agree. Not much is sadder than packing up the Restoration Hardware bocce ball set knowing that you'll have to wait for warmer evenings to enjoy it. And it's quite heartbreaking to know the days of after-dinner swims are coming to a close, followed by a sip of the perfect caipirinha that you mastered the art of mixing on your last jaunt to Rio de Janeiro. But I digress. There's so much to celebrate this time of year. So many spectacular reasons to entertain. There's always a reason to entertain. Remember that. There is always a reason to entertain. Can everybody please repeat? There's always a reason to entertain. Thank you. That was beautiful. Don't let the end of summer hinder you from showing off your wares and wowing your friends and neighbors. Got a new Limoges gravy boat? Have a dinner party. Niece got accepted to Harvard Law? What better occasion to have Cuvée Lyonnais cognac in the library? Did Uncle Orville get exonerated on all his wire fraud charges? Host an early fall cocktail soiree with an assortment of amuse-bouche in the rotunda. Because there's always a reason to entertain. But allow me to heed this warning. No occasion to entertain must be thrown together willy-nilly. Proper etiquette must be followed, even if it's last minute. Like a luncheon to celebrate your mortgage broker's early retirement. Now, this etiquette includes, but is not limited to, cleaning the main and guest residences, carriage house and pool house ready for white glove inspection, pillows fluffed, topiaries shaped, guest bathroom foaming hand soap filled, the silver polished, wine fridge stocked, and most importantly, choosing the appropriate napkin motif. Sidebar. I recently attended a 4th of July gathering. The napkins the host chose were hunter green.
Oh, God.
Can that be more winter?
I know.
How embarrassing.
I mean, summer may be coming to an end, but that doesn't mean all the dahlias and pineapple lilies have shriveled up. Choosing the wrong napkin motif just doesn't make sense. Would you serve a seafood tower with cocktail napkins designed for a cheese platter?
Never.
That would be like putting spinners on your rolls. Preposterous, honestly. Now, another key ingredient for late summer gatherings is flowers. We've reviewed this many times on The Greg Gory Show. Always arrange in odd numbers. We know that. We learned that as young lads in boarding school. Always keep it asymmetrical. And nothing more basic than two perfectly symmetrical arrangements on the foyer console. In this time of year, utilize something bright and cheery. Think marigolds or maybe the dramatic beard tongue.
Ooh.
Pretty. Perhaps the summery black-eyed Susan, but never, ever use baby's breath. As our dear friend Anthony would say, baby's breath is the parsley of flowers. And it could not be more correct. And as if we needed a reason to entertain, let's take Labor Day, a federal holiday since 1894. It was designed to pay tribute to the contributions and achievements of American workers. I'm not certain, but it sounds like something my contractor would celebrate. Now, Mother and Father Gory throw an annual Labor Day party. It's the one day of the year that they allow their guests to contribute to the meal by bringing something referred to as a covered dish.
Oh.
Now, this is when you provide the staples of the party, the locale, refreshments, proper pool accessories, access to the polo field, and so on. That's while your guests bring something to nibble on. Think pâté with, Woody, toast points.
Duh.
Or a shrimp cocktail, any dish that incorporates anchovies, which are perfectly hand-swirled with strategically placed capers on it, for example. Not only for Labor Day, it's the perfect opportunity to munch on fine crudité. Also a great day to discuss how the only labor we partake in is counting rental income in our sleep. Now I see the phones are lighting up brighter than the custom-carved onyx in my recently renovated grotto. Hello, you're on The Greg Gory Show.
Hi, Greg. I want to thank you for the inspiration to entertain, even in this solemn time of year when summer is coming to a close and the sound of a distant school bell disturbs my afternoon tea. But allow me to stay on subject. I've made the important decision over the course of the last 2 minutes to host a Labor Day party, and my question is twofold. I'm certain my Aunt Ginny will bring a tureen of pumpkin soup. Is that at all appropriate? And I'm struggling with a napkin motif. Any suggestions?
Well, I'm so glad you called and you've been inspired. Now, here's what I want you to do. Have your secretary craft a pleasant yet sternly worded letter to your Aunt Ginny that outlines the seasonal implications of pumpkin. Would you serve Moroccan lamb with pomegranate and pistachio in August? Would you eat bread pudding with bourbon sauce in June? Is your Aunt Ginny a toddler? Educate this ignorant woman and consider removing her from the guest list. Now, as for the napkin motif, it can be stressful, yes, but try to keep it playful. The climate, still mild, so think bright colors. Or try something with a Labor Day theme. How quaint and ironic if you could incorporate napkins with pictures of, say, carpentry tools like a hammer, maybe a level, or even, what's it called? That tool you use to screw in screws. I've seen somebody using it once.
Screwdriver.
There's a drink name. Screwdriver, yes. Yeah. Screwdriver, but keep it classy, not cartoonish. More Frank Lloyd Wright, less Bob the Builder. Mm-hmm. Now, thank you for calling the Greg Gory Show, where, sadly, we are out of time for today, but fall is approaching, and we're going to be chatting about Burberry cardigans and throw blankets for all your day sailing adventures on the harbor. Now, until then, I wish you a summer finale that's nothing short of spectacular. I'm Greg Gory. Cheers.
So good, Greg.